teach you how to make an X-base cuff. I'm going to be using blues for the base and purples for the X's. So, I grabbed about an arm's length and a half of a string. It'll probably be too much. If not, we can always turn on more if it's too little. So, we're gonna put dark blue, hello, and then light blue for a pattern. That way we have some connector beads. I will be right back. So as you can see, I've added on all my beads in a 3x3 pattern. So I put 30. You can put as many beads as you want as long as it's a multiple of 3. So now we're going to tie this off like you would with a regular single. That's just my cats playing. There's the scissors. We're going to cut off the short end. And then we're going to take the long end. And so it's coming out from here. We're going to go through this bead. Like that. And then I'm using purple for the spikes. So we're going to take 3 purples, string them on. 1, 2, 3. So we're coming out this way. So we're going to go this way. I'm going to skip these 2, go through the next connector bead. Pull it. We're going to pull it tight so that it makes a little point like that. And then we're going to do that all the way around the cuff. I'll do it one more time just to show you. 1, 2, 3. Skip the dark blues, go through the light blue. Pull tight. And then I will be back to show you the next row. So now I've gotten the last spike on, and what you do to get up to the next step is you go through this bead and these next 2 beads of the first spike that you put. I have already done that, so I'm just going to pull tight, and I'm going to add on 3 purple beads. So I have 3 purple beads on my string. I'm going to go through the next point of my next spike, which is here. So yeah, we're going through that next spike. We're going to pull tight. And you get a spike on top of a spike. So that's how it's gonna look. You're gonna do that all the way around the cuff. And I will be right back with you. So now I'm on my last spike. I'm gonna put 3 purple beads on my string. 1, 2, 3. And now we're gonna go through this tip of the spike and then up through this next spike. Through here. And through here. So now it kind of looks like a big bowl with a hole in the middle. So now you could keep going and make it bigger, like a taller X base, but I'm going to end it here. So if you want to keep going, just go ahead and repeat the steps for the spikes. But now that we're at the bottom, I'm going to put on 2 dark blues and go through the next spike. Like that. And then it should look like that. So now you are going to repeat all around and I will be back. So on the last one here, you do the exact same thing. You put on 2, you go through this connector bead, and then, but this time, you tie it off. So, how I tie it off is I'm going to go through this here, this hole here, and then pull it until there's a loop. A loop like that. And then put your string through the loop. And pull. Now that secures it. I'm going to do it 2 more times. 1 or 2 more times. One, 2, 3. Alright. So now you can go ahead and cut off the extra string after you've tied it. And then there you have it. You have an X-base cuff. So I hope you guys had fun time crafting. And I hope you learned how to do an X-base on your own. If not, you can always come back. And I hope you have a good time.